welcome boys and girls to this, and yes, this is probably going up a bit early. This might not be the video you guys are looking for. The video that you're looking for, though, I promise you is up. You just have to go and find it. That said, this video is about Ring of Honor's Final Battle 2009. I'm doing this video tonight because I'm probably not going to have time during the week because I'm going to have an extremely crazy week this week before the show takes place, and so I won't be able to probably do this before. So I'm going to do this now. For those of you, I've been on YouTube for a long time. For those of you who have watched me for a long time, I've always tried to sell Ring of Honor to people, and I've always gotten kind of the same feedback for people not wanting to watch Ring of Honor. The big thing at first was, well, I got to watch it on DVD, which is not the case anymore because you can watch it here on YouTube. They do upload the HDNet show here on YouTube about a couple days after it airs on HDNet, so that's not an excuse anymore. Then we had the pay-per-view start, and then it was, well, I don't want to watch the taped pay-per-view, so it was that, which has also been the thing with the TV show, because people say, well, the TV show is taped too far out, and I really don't want to watch it, because I already know what's going to happen, and it just doesn't interest me, because I want to watch a live show. Here we go. Live Ring of Honor on your computer. If you're watching this, you definitely should be able to watch this. If you order it before Saturday, it will be $12.95. If you order it the day of the show, it's going to cost $15.95 or $14.95, basically $15. Not too bad of a deal. I've gotten a lot of questions about what I think the production values are going to be. I have watched a lot of stuff on GoFightLive.tv. I have a friend who is an MMA fighter, and she has been on shows on there, and I've also watched some other things on there. And I can tell you from the stuff I've seen, the worst of the worst production-wise I've ever seen on there usually has at least 3 cameras. From what Ring of Honor is saying, from what I understand, the production should be on par with the DVDs, which means we will get commentary, and we should have, I would say, at least 3 or 4 cameras. So I don't think the production values will get in the way. I have faith they're not going to get in the way of the show. So basically all we have to do is just tune in, watch some good wrestling, and see probably some great wrestling along the way. There are some guys, they've announced most of the card. I'm sure by the time that the show comes about, they'll announce the whole card. I don't have that luxury, so the guys that they haven't announced what they're going to do yet is Kenny Omega. If you've never seen Kenny Omega, he's a pretty young guy, very charismatic. He's really fun, just really, really good. He's probably one of the best up-and-coming guys you will see for a while, so definitely worth checking him out. Rhett Titus, probably the weakest of the guys who haven't been announced yet, but he's still fairly entertaining. Colt Cabana, maybe one of the most entertaining guys on the Ring of Honor roster, and Claudio Castagnoli, who is probably just as entertaining. Great guy. If you've never seen Claudio, he definitely has a unique style, and any match that any of these guys are in should be, good to very good, depending on who's in there. So you have that to look forward to. Then we have, in my opinion, probably the weakest of the announced matches, which is Necro Butcher and Delirious taking on Bison Smith and Eric Stevens. This should be good for no other reasons than just to see Necro Butcher and Bison Smith knock the hell out of each other. I expect that we're probably going to see that. This match will probably be pretty crazy. Necro will probably do some crazy stuff. Bison Smith will probably try to kill Delirious. It should be fun. I don't know how good it'll be, but I expect it to be pretty solid, and, I think it'll be, like I said, probably the weakest match on the card, but nothing to kind of gawk at. Then we have a special challenge match, Roderick Strong taking on Kenny King. If you've never seen Kenny King is a fairly young guy. He actually was a finalist to get on Tough Enough and wasn't, but is very good, very charismatic, a lot of fun. I would almost say a charismatic Shelton Benjamin to an extent. He'll be taking on Roderick Strong, who's very good in the ring. master the backbreakers, will pull backbreakers and all sorts of backbreakers out of any position you can imagine. I expect this match to be very solid, very good, and should be really fun to watch. Then we have a fight without honor, which basically means a no-rules match. Eddie Kingston taking on Chris Hero. This coming off of their match from Glory by Honor, which was the last big show that Ring of Honor had. These two guys have wrestled literally all over the country. They have feuded all over the country, and I've seen some of their matches. I expect this to be very good. I think this is the type. I think this match, when you ever do a grudge match, you want to see guys bring the hate. I expect these guys to bring the hate. This should be very, very fun to watch. Then we get to kind of the meat of the card, and we start with Kevin Steen and El Generico taking on the Young Bucks. I'm not lying when I say this, and keep in mind there's 3 matches ahead of this which are not shabby at all. This match could be the show stealer. They could literally steal the show on this with this match. Very good. Kevin Steen and El Generico have been last year was probably the best tag team last year. The Young Bucks, if it wasn't for the American Wolves, probably would be the best tag team this year. I'm sure some people would say they were the best tag team this year. Very up-and-coming team. Probably you could argue this may be a match to kind of pass the torch from Steen and Generico to the Young Bucks. But like I said, I expect this match, literally these guys to go out there and try to steal the show, and they just might. And that's saying something, because it's not like the matches that I haven't mentioned yet are shabby. Such as this, which is the Jack Evans and Rocky Romero taking on Teddy Hart and Alex Koslov. This match should be fun. Jack Evans has not been in Ring of Honor for a very long time. Teddy Hart basically was basically not. No one ever thought we would see him back in Ring of Honor. His reaction when he walks in should be amazing. I think it should be very interesting to see. Rocky Romero has been out of Ring of Honor for a while as well. Alex Koslov was at Supercard of Honor this past year, which I was at. Put on a really good show. Was at the WrestleMania weekend shows, and really made an impression on me and made me think, wow, this guy, because he wrestles in AAA, and I was like, why isn't this guy, on U.S. television? These 4 guys, I really think are going to go out there and put on a very fun match. Really could put on a great match. I've watched most of their stuff in AAA, and I really do expect this to be something special. So there is that. Then we get the American Wolves, arguably the tag team of 2009, taking on Jane and Mark Briscoe, the Briscoe brothers. This match, everybody knows me, that's followed me for a long time, knows I'm a big time Briscoes fan. This should be an amazing match. I expect them to pull out all the stops. I'm looking very forward to this match. When Ring of Honor was down here in Houston, I didn't get to see the Briscoes live. I only got to see one of them. I've never seen a Briscoes match live. I really look forward to it. I think this match is another match that really is for the ROH Tag Team titles. You could argue that those are maybe not, but we won't go there. But this match should be amazing. Could probably main event a lot of Ring of Honor shows, so that should tell you something. And then the main event, 1 year in the making, Austin Aries versus Tyler Black. This match should be nothing short of amazing. These guys, every match they've had has been excellent. Austin Aries to me is just up another level. This is Tyler Black's, maybe his last chance at the Ring of Honor Championship. So this match should have lots of fun, lots of them. Just should be just. I'm looking so forward to this match. It's not even funny. If you've seen the hype videos for this, and I'll put them in the description if some of you haven't, but if you have, definitely should get you hyped for this. I would also say anyone that is already planning on buying this pay-per-view, literally go out and try to get others to buy this pay-per-view. I don't know how many times I see people, I hear people, I get messages from people saying, I want good wrestling. I want something different. I want something that I don't see from TNA, that I don't see from WWE. Well, this is it. This is your chance. This is your chance to help support a product that is different than both of those products. And there's no reason not to. The price is right. Even if you're not in the United States, even if you're not in the right time zone, you can watch it live. Apparently, and not apparently, but I do know, that GoFight does upload all of their shows. It takes about 24 hours. They re-upload the shows, and you can watch them whenever it's convenient for you. So if that's the case, there's no reason for anyone that truly wants to see some just good wrestling, see something good and great, shouldn't buy this show. And on top of that, trust me, if you're already planning on buying this, there's no reason why you shouldn't go out and try to get other people to buy this. Try to get the word out. We're within a week, and that's usually the time when you can really sell a pay-per-view. Ring of Honor, of course, doesn't have the exposure to go out and do like WWE or TNA does, so it's going to be a lot of word of mouth. It's going to be left to a lot of us to go out there and try to sell people to buy this, to go to the message boards, to go to wherever, to talk to wrestling fans. If you have friends who are wrestling fans, try to get them to order this. Try to get them to watch this. This, literally, in my opinion, could be just something really special. This isn't the only one of these Ring of Honor is planning on doing. Apparently, they're planning on doing, I believe, 4 of these this year. And that would be great, in my opinion. Apparently, it's going to be most of their major shows, which is just as good. This is a great, if you've never seen Ring of Honor, I think this is a great card to kind of watch, because there's not a lot of storylines. There's some backstories to some of these matches, but it's a great leaping off. There's not a lot of stuff where if you haven't watched Ring of Honor, you're not going to kind of know what's going on. This should be a very good show. I'm looking very forward to it. Over the last couple of days, I've gotten more and more hyped about it. And I hope that everybody goes out, and I hope everyone buys this. Literally, go out and buy this if you're watching this video. Try to get other people. Try to get 5 other people to buy this if you're watching this video. Send people this video and see if I can't convince them to buy this. You know, I have literally pimped Ring of Honor ever since I've got on here. And to me, this is a big deal, because this is as close as they've gotten to live pay-per-view on TV. And ever since I got on here, I thought this was something that they should be doing, which is streaming shows, doing something to circumvent getting on television for various reasons. You know, to get wrestling on TV right now is not the easiest thing in the world. This is a great way to get around it. If you like pro wrestling, if you love pro wrestling, if you want to see something different, if you want to see some of the best wrestling you're going to see, this is the show for you. Go out, buy this. Like I said, $13, that's not a big deal. And they do accept PayPal. You don't have to have just a credit card. They do accept PayPal. So if you have a PayPal account, or if you can pay through PayPal, you can do that as well. There is literally no excuse anymore. I think everybody should give Ring of Honor a chance. I think they deserve that. If you watch it, you don't like it, hey, so be it. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think you're going to watch this. I think you're going to love the show. Like I said, to me, this is a fairly stacked show, and I truly, truly, truly believe Ring of Honor is going to deliver. So with that, you got till Saturday night. I'm getting off work early. I'm coming home. I'm going to watch this. I'm going to race home, literally, so I can watch this. There you go. GoFightLive.tv. You can also go to the ROHWrestling.com and look up information there. Like I said, tell your friends, tell anybody you know that likes pro wrestling that they can order this. Send this video, send the information to people. Go to the webpage, go to ROH.com and, ROHWrestling.com, and literally, send people the links. Try to sell people on this. Like I said, a lot of this success is going to be based on us as much as Ring of Honor. So keep that in mind. And with that, I'm out. Have a good one.